Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing with this stamp set by Scrappy Boy Stamps. It's so cute. I'm actually going to be utilizing the little squirrel with his little sweet nut and then this little sign, and I did I love hugs. And I have a ton of these little guys that I colored out here and got all ready to do this card. I'm super excited. I think this is going to be really cute, adorable little card. I have gone ahead and made my card base out of craft cardstock. It was a piece of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, so it was that big. Cut it down the middle, scored it, and now I have a card front. Now, some people really like great quality cardstock for their card bases when they do this. I do not. I prefer to save $1. So I like to go to Michael's or Joann's, wait until they have the 2 packs for $5, and that's 100 sheets basically for $5, and that's how I do it economically. All right, I'm going to be using this stencil, which is by the Crafters Workshop. I will have everything listed down below that I am using for your convenience. In addition, I'm going to be using these stamp pads by Simon Hurley, Over the Moon, Traffic Cone, Grrr, Bee Sting, and maybe Slippery When Wet. I'm not sure which one of these two I'm going to do. I will do one of them though. Yeah, so let's just jump into it. So the first thing is I want to get a base down. And so for the base for the bottom of the card, see if you notice, this is a little bit, my card front is a little bit larger than my stencil. So I'm going to get the ground down first, and I'm going to use my Grrr just for the ground on this. And so just going to take and just do a little bit down like this, just to lay out some color. Like so. And then I'm just going to blend it on up just to kind of clean off my tool here. I'm just going to blend it on up through the rest of that card front. Like so. So there is that brown underlie in the background, which I really like. And then from here, I am going to layer Slippery When Wet over that. And so I'll just kind of start, not quite where I started the base there. This is just going to allow those trees to have some color. And I actually am not going to work my way all down on the stencil. I'm going to kind of fade it in and out, I should say. You'll see what I mean. I have an idea. I really do. Okay, and then just to make sure that there's no lines there, I'm just gonna blend that on through like so. So there's a hint of the ground there, but it's not necessarily overpowering. I just want a hint. Okay, so from here, I do have a little bit of leftover pixie spray on the back of this, and I'm actually going to lay it down just kind of like there, and see if it'll hold. Since I'm not using a wet medium, I'm totally okay if it's not going to hold absolutely perfect. But I am going to go in and I'm going to start with my darker color, which is going to be the Bee Sting. And yeah, that's not even holding at all. All that pixie on the back has kind of is gone, which is, it's fine. I don't necessarily need it to be a perfect hold on this. Okay, so I'm going to use Bee Sting for this first layer here. And it's such a beautiful like burgundy red. And I'm just going to go in at the top. Oop. Maybe I do. You know what? I am going to use a little bit of pixie because I don't want it to move like that. After all, All right, so what I did was I went ahead and just sprayed some Pixie on. I let it dry for about a minute or so. And then I'm just going on back through like so. And again, I don't want that harsh line, so I'm gonna fade it down into it, but I'm not going to use my darker color down there. Just using my color, my darker color bee sting around the edges on this too. All right, so and now I have the bee sting down. I'm gonna go ahead and use some traffic cone next, which is a really fun orange. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start at the top and just work my way down because I want it to blend through with the bee sting. Don't want there to be like any hard lines of where it starts. And down there. And then finally, I'm going to use a little bit of Over the Moon over all of it, just to get a really nice blend through. Making sure that I don't go down to the bottom because I don't want that hard line there. This just blends it all through really lovely. And then before I remove my stencil, I want to take and just put a little squirt of water on. And that just helps it kind of move and blend and gives a really pretty effect. Okay, and then I'm just, as you can tell, I'm just mopping it up with my towel because I don't want it too wet. I don't want to hit it with a heat tool with my stencil on since I do have that Pixie spray on the back because I think that that would like make it one. And then voila, now I have really beautiful stencil look here to this lovely background, and it's gonna look super cute with all of my little squirrel and his nuts laid out around him. And there we have it. It's the cute little squirrel on top of his pile of nuts. And I thought I had stamped enough little nuts, but I really should have probably done about 5 more. So instead of going, oh man, I can't make it work, I pulled in my liquid pearls and I just added in the dots. I think it's super cute. What do you guys think? All right, so if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. And again, I have everything listed that I used for this layout, for this card in the description box. So make sure that you check it out and come back and see me again soon for some more paper crafting ideas. Until next time, I'm Bets Golden. Happy crafting.